Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, the Poughkeepsie Tapes. So this is in honor of it being Halloween week, right? I guess. It's on a Monday, but whatever. Today's Monday. It's a week away. And this is, I guess it's like a documentary style movie where they, murder investigators go into an abandoned house and find all these tapes of a serial killer's murder. So from my understanding, it's not easy to watch. But I don't know. 6.0 on IMDb, 20,259 people rated it so far. So let's see. Let me get into it, find out what it's about, give you a better idea, let you know if it's watchable. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of the Poughkeepsie murders. Sorry, no check-ins. I think it was like an hour and 28 minutes long. And, you know, I always say I have to start giving credit to the people who give me these movies to watch. Well, I'm glad I don't know this one because this didn't jive for me. So I was expecting, like, I wasn't even sure, is this really based on a true story and they're gonna do something like that, you know, but it's a documentary style kind of thing with all these tapes. So you see, like, you know, VCR tapes essentially. This is right around, you know, the end of the 90s into the 2000s, right? And so it's all VCR tapes, and it's got the wavy, you know, no tracking kind of stuff. Great. But for me, right from jump, it seemed fake. And I feel bad saying that, but like sometimes you watch these movies, something like this, and it's like, you know, this could be real. Like the first time I saw the Blair Witch Project, right? I was like, this could be real, right? I mean, that's how they had you believe it. Now that was back then, and maybe if I watched this back when this was made, I'd feel that way. But watching it today, you can just tell from the acting, the lines that they were given that they say and stuff like that. Though just the way that they act. And I'm not even saying, you know, I don't know, the way that they're sharing information. I don't want to say it's the way their acting was bad, but it's not believable. Again, whether it's their acting, the lines they were given, the way it was shot, it just didn't work. So, okay, throw that out the window, or don't, whatever you want. You're looking at the found footage. That's what they call these, found footage movies, right? They found all this footage. And what they do, and I'm not spoiling the movie for you, I don't think, but I was expecting something like really raw. And they didn't. They did a great job of, you know, keeping what you see out of the screen, you know, or the screen going off, or it's just too low, or something like that. Now, there's a couple of, I mean, it's not completely void of any, you know, bad activity, I guess. You know, I'm trying to be as obtuse as possible, but for the most part, you know, there's nothing like I thought that there was going to be in this, and I got worried. I was like, maybe this isn't the right film for me. But even watching the found footage, and once you see it, you know, it becomes, I don't want to say laughable, but I was like, you know, there's a post-credit scene right here, so I'll just pause it right now. Now it is on Prime, free on Prime. It's an hour and 20 minutes long, so nice short movie. But for me, it didn't make me feel believable. So then when I was seeing some of these scenes that found footage, it was like, you know it's fake, and almost silly at times the way he, you know, was in character, I guess. Which, okay, I could be wrong, but that's just me. But I even lost a little interest at the end. Short film, and I was looking at my phone for a little bit at the end, so I'm not even sure how it ends, to be honest with you. I have an idea, but that's it. That's all I got. I don't have anything more. I have one more thing I want to say, because it bothers me, and I can't share it with you, because if you want to watch this and don't want to be spoiled at all, I want to give you that opportunity. But I just want to say this one thing to show some of the things. So, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I'm not going to ruin the ending or anything like that, but there was one thing, and you'll find out if you do go to watch it, you'll see that a man is executed, right? in prison. You know, he goes through death row, that whole thing, right? In like a small amount of time. You know, they rarely, I mean, that usually takes forever, no matter what they've done. It takes for a long time, goes through all the appeals and all that kind of stuff. And I even think there's criminals who say, just let's do it now. You know, and that, they won't let them do that. Like, but in this movie, it seemed like it was a week after the guy got convicted, right? So, and I was like, eh. And then they created a little, you know, story from that. And I was like, okay. So, there you go. That's just kind of the stuff that you're going to get with this. But, alright, it's not unwatchable like I had thought or like I've been told. In the end. Alright, that's enough. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.